Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Of course, my name is Blitzwinger, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. Today, we're going to be completing yet another LEGO Ninjago Shadow of Ronin level to 100% completion. And of course, today we're actually going to be completing the midway point of the game because we're actually finishing off the third level in chapter number 5, the Frozen Wastes. But before we actually get to the Frozen Wastes themselves, of course, actually on the last episode, 5-2, we managed to get the red power brick for chapter 5, which was a pretty useful one indeed. So we will go ahead and head to our store here, or our shop, and we will acquire the brand new studs multiplier, which is the ×5 multiplier. So we will go ahead and purchase that fella right there, which is pretty awesome sauce indeed. Super duper proud of that purchase right there, because now we're going to be able to stack both of our red power bricks to be ×10, because we have ×5, and now we have, of course, we had ×2, now we have ×5, which the two of them added up, they stack together to be ×10, which is pretty awesome sauce. So, of course, with that in mind, please don't forget to smack that like button if you guys enjoyed today's video, and name today's vehicle or trivia of the day is, of course, a vehicle trivia, so I'm looking forward to see how many of you guys figure that one out and get that one correctly. But with that in mind, ladies and gents, of course, let us proceed to the third and final level for, of course, the wastes, or the frozen wastes, and that is Frostbite chambers. At this point, you should have, of course, completed the level. We will indeed collect 8,000 studs, which will be extra easy with the ×10 multiplier that we have attained. We also, of course, have the ability to find 2 collectibles on this level. We need to hit the Ice Serpent with Kai's fire attacks, and last but certainly not least is to avoid falling in any of the ice water, and that will be the most challenging gold brick to get, because that is something that is certainly going to require quite a bit of finesse and skill. But hopefully we will not fail on today's challenge on Frostbite Chamber. And here we go, ladies and gents, diving on down to the ice size. That sounded weird the way I said that, but I mean ice size, like multiple size.
Ronin surprising us again.
Whoa, here we go. Alright, so right off the bat, the first thing we're gonna do is we're actually going to walk to this side, and we're gonna melt down this dragon right here, which would reveal one of your character tokens. So once you collect that, bam, you have yourself a character token right there. Of course, another one of the character tokens is going to come via collecting enough studs for the level, which in this case is 8,000, which if you've, of course, been following the walkthrough, you should be able to just practically destroy these 2 boulders right here, and bam, you're at over 8,000. So you've already completed that challenge at this point, which is, I know that it sounds crazy, but that's really all there's to it. It really is that simple, that straightforward. There's not much of a challenge to be involved as it is. Now, of course, we're not going to head to the sides before we actually complete all of these side little missions here. It's a good idea to do so, at least in my opinion. Just makes things a lot easier to deal with. So now we're going to call upon Misako, and we're going to just go ahead and find a nice little dig site, or digging site. And we're going to go ahead and dig all this up to reveal, come on, there we go, a nice little boulder, which we know who we need for that, and that is, of course, Mr. Cole, who is now going to cause a bit of a earthquake. Now we need to switch back on into, of course, the one and only Kai, melt that down to reveal our third character token and earn us the collectibles gold power brick, which is pretty awesome. Before we continue onwards and forwards to battle, we're actually going to melt the other remaining boulders here while we have the chance to do so, just to collect a couple of extra studs and increase our score count. Alright, so I think we are just about ready to proceed here. So let's go ahead and transform into Zane, walk on up to our pair of size, and grab a hold of the weapons, of course.
Have fun with it, Zane!
Yep,
Not
having fun with it at all.
Oh my.
Having fun with it at all? That made sense. Not really. Sorry.
Oh man, I want to feel odd. You're odd enough already.
Good point. Point taken. That's what Jay should have said. Point taken. Oh, here we go. The droid has recovered all of his abilities. Nice little showcase of skills there from Zane. It looks like an absolute boss. Nicely done there, Zane.
Is your memory coming back? Do you remember where you saw Ronin before?
Yes, I can sense it becoming clearer.
That's good. Uh-oh,
Can it
that's
become
bad.
Clearer faster?
Oh, wowzers.
Snake!
What the snake indeed.
You know what, Zane? Just hold that thought.
Alright,
Hey, good
so...
news, guys! It wasn't Ronin that surprised us!
Whoops. Come on, we need to cycle all the way back to Kai. Come on, Kai. It's you. Okay, good. So now that we have Kai... By the way, here is where... Oh, no. Okay. So, this is where you could hit your enemy a little bit, right there, as you see. I don't recall if you earned the gold brick for hitting the Serpent with Kai right there and then, or if you need to wait a little bit further. But it's still pretty simplistic. There's really not that much to it. I mean, all you have to do is just actually hit the target, just as we did right there.
Then we've got to stop it from moving!
Alright, so... Now that he is bubbling up, that's when you know that you can select Zane for that little section right there, because then you're able to formulate the actual arms there into... Ooh, careful, 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 careful. Because then you can formulate a little bit of a trap against the Serpent, so that's the point there. Alright, so now he's going to keep coming up over and over again and trying to hit you with some sort of an attack. And we're just going to dodge all of that. Mumbo jumbo, get out of harm's way there. Of course, at this point, you should have all the gold power bricks except for the one that says avoid falling into water. Because as we continue to head through this level, the platforms all around us are going to actually separate and split. And that's going to make the idea of staying out of harm's way a lot more challenging. So we're obviously going to try to pull it off, but no promise is made, I guess. Alright, come on, dude. Do your thing. Let me freeze you already. Whoops, I just froze Mr. Kai. Kai, please unfreeze. Oh, I feel bad for you, buddy. Okay, there we go. So now he's ready to be attacked. We're going to go ahead and take the Serpent down. Then switch back to, of course, Kai. And deal a little bit of damage. Right there. Uh-oh. Back down he goes. He's going to keep causing a lot of damage to us. Which is a problem, clearly. Okie dokes. Whoops. Daisies. Come on. What's he doing? What's he doing here? Uh-oh, here we go. So, that's the point where you want to jump, because you don't want to get hit by that stuff. Come on. Yeah, we'll stop it. It just takes a little while, of course. As we have learned. Come on. Uh-oh, dodge that. Come on, buddy. Come on. She's just gonna keep...
freeze it in place?
Yep, I can freeze it in place. Whoops. Ouch! Okay, maybe I can't freeze it in place. There we go. I can freeze it in place. Excellent. Nicely done there.
Alright, you got it!
Come on. We barely hurt this thing. Certainly doesn't seem to be doing a lot of damage. Uh-oh. Here we go. So now we only have this side of the platform available.
You really know how to understate stuff, Zane.
And I want to be careful about not falling into the water, of course. That's one of my priorities at this point. There he goes again. Ready to be taken down. Uh-oh. He's going down. And I'm yelling timber. Uh-oh. Here we go. Boulders incoming. Whoa, watch out. Don't want to fall into the water. That would be kind of embarrassing at this point. Come on. Here comes the big boulder. Jump over that. And what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh, he was ready to be frozen. What was I thinking? I was not paying attention clearly. Okay. Whoops. Come on. Give me another chance. Give me a chance. Nope. It's a little too late, I guess. Come on. Come up already. I'd like to freeze you. Uh-oh. Here we go. And that's where we jump. Come on. There we go. Freeze him up, freeze him up, freeze him up. Good work, guys. And Ninjago mode. Hurt him quite a bit there. But not enough. I think from what I remember, something that does a lot of damage is actually going to be the rock boulder. So I'd like to go ahead and utilize that. That would be kind of nice. To transform into coal. In fact, so much so that let me go ahead and prepare here in advance. Ouch. Okay. Switch to Zane. It's freezing time. Thank you, Cole, for stepping in the way. That made sense. Not really. That was sarcastic talk, of course. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, well, that did no damage. This is not good. This is not good. We are not in a good situation right about now. This is taking far too long. It shouldn't be that long of a battle. It really does not need to be that challenging from what I remember. Alright, so I'm going to wait for him to launch his target. Get out of harm's way. Come on. Freeze him up, freeze him up, freeze him up. Now, by the way, if you don't have the multiplier, obviously you would have to jump over to those other islands to gather the extra few points. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, careful. To gather the extra few points so that you can, of course, have the True Ninja ranking. So that is something that you will have to deal with, of course, going forwards. Okay, freeze him. Come on. Why is he not getting frozen? There we go. Frozen. Let it go. Let it go. Now I'm gonna hit you in the face because you're not my bro. Uh-oh. Here we go. Boulders are coming up, or coming down in this case.
I think it's getting ready to do something bad.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this attack. So you want to be out of harm's way, like there's the little lines right there that appear, and that's what you want to use to kind of know where you should not be standing. If you're standing in the line of one of those lights, it's going to hit you in the face and it's going to hurt quite a bit, so be very cautious about that. Uh-oh. Okay. There we go. We made it off to the other island. That was a bit dangerous, because if we messed that up,
One more attack like that and we're all going for a
we would have been in
really refreshing swim.
big trouble. Here we go. Come on. Yeah, you're about to get frozen, my friend. And then you're going to get hit in the face with a sigh. Because that's going to be awesome. Alright, so by the way, we've gathered 90,000 points, which just shows you that you should be able to gather the necessary points even without having the ability, even without having the access to the red power bricks, the multipliers. Whoa, I almost spawned into the water. That is so cheap. That would have been a very frustrating thing to deal with. Ow. Okay, that almost hurt me. I think it did, actually, to be quite frank. Okay, let's freeze him up again. And then we're going to go in for the shots here. There we are. It's going to take one more. I believe it's going to take one more combo. Just one more additional combo to take this guy down. I think he's going to... Whoa, yep. I knew he was going to do the tail thing. And somehow I couldn't stop him from doing it to us. Here we go. Bring the Serpent down once again. And this may just be the final time. Yes. Dry another day is the name of the gold brick for, of course, completing this level successfully without falling into the salt
How about
water.
we take this outside where it's less imminently fatal? No arguments here.
And now we can run on outside and successfully make our way out of the ice wastes. Flash temple.
I recall where I saw Ronin before. He was the one who took me to Chen's island.
Ronin knows Chen?
Uh-oh. That's a bit of a
Who's
twist.
Chen? Is he a friend?
Okay, from the start. Zane sacrificed himself to destroy an evil being called the Overlord.
Right. Yeah, but after Zane blew up, he got rebuilt.
Still following? But somehow, Zane ended up on Chen's island as bait to lure us there.
Uh-huh. So we took part in Chen's tournament of elements to rescue Zane.
Okay. And you lost him.
I completely understand. Chen is bad, right? Yes, Jay. Do you remember anything else about Ronin? No.
He has a pretty weird haircut.
That is unclear.
That much we do
I'll
know,
tell you
too.
what is clear, though. It's time for me to get my obsidian weapon!
That was Nia. We have to get to Ninjago. The Nindroids have attacked.
The worst news he could possibly hear.
The city or us not getting his weapon back.
I think it's the weapons.
The mini droid thing? Of course it was, Jay. Of course it was.
I do feel bad for him. He just wants his obsidian weapon, guys. That's all he wants. That's all it will take to make that guy happy. But what makes us happy is the fact that we, of course, completed this level successfully, but not just successfully, extra successfully, because we, of course, got all 5 gold power bricks on the very first time, or gold bricks, not power bricks. That's red power bricks for you. We, of course, completed the level previously. We found and collected 8,000 studs. We also, of course, managed to find the 2 collectibles in question. We hit the Ice Serpent with Kai's fire attacks, and last but certainly not least, we avoided falling into the ice water, which, of course, earned us the last and final gold brick. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Of course, this completes chapter number 5. On chapter 6, we're heading back to Ninjago City, so that should be quite intriguing indeed. Hope to see all you lovely little folks there. As always, please don't forget to answer the trivia in the comment section below for Name This Vehicle. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video, and I will indeed catch you lovely folks next time. Peace out. See you later, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.